We're going to start with the burns, I guess. And we every week we start with the smaller burns. A little confusing. The information in the media is ridiculous, isn't it? Like one week it's everything's headlines now. This is the one time when everybody's paying attention to the starving media all of a sudden. And when it comes to the media, they're talking about Pennsylvania, there's flare-ups, or there's this or that, and Illinois, the governor locked the state down again until June, and I have our clients messaging me, and then other clients are like, hold on, Illinois has some loopholes they may be able to use to get horse racing started up. Ohio, they believe, I heard May 18th last night, I don't know if that's accurate or not, I have no corroboration in any way, shape, or form of that. We know it's coming, right? I guess what happens in the first 2 weeks after they open up, that will tell the tale. So the reason why I say this is we're starting with Ohio. We're starting with Virgil Morgan. I haven't talked to Virgil in 2 weeks. He's a pretty quiet guy, right? Owns a big farm, has his own stable. Stonebridge Simba is with Virgil. Now, I'm telling you, hopefully May 18th, I've sent a message out and asked Virgil himself, is there any dates put in place? And I have not heard back from him yet. But Stonebridge Simba will probably use this time to his advantage. He's a smart colt and pretty durable horse. So I suspect if they're keeping him trained up, which I imagine they are, they're charging us, so I imagine they are, Stonebridge Simba will come back good, hopefully right away on, hopefully, May 18th. Forged and Fire, and I'll play it alone. I don't know what's going on at Pennsylvania. Tim told me they thought they were starting in a few weeks. And then you read this foolishness in the news. It's almost impossible to read the news now, isn't it? Everybody on Facebook's a doctor and, an epidemiologist, and you can't hear from an actual doctor. You don't know if they are doctors because half of them are hoax on Facebook anyway. And then when you read the news, it's depending on whether you read CNN or Fox or MSNBC or any of them, it just seems to be one editorial commentary after another, and it's really difficult to watch, and I just try not to. So hopefully, I would suspect if Ohio starts to race, Pennsylvania will start to race, Illinois will start to race. Ontario's a different beast. I don't think you'll see them till the first part of June. They're going to wait till everybody else opens up and then kind of take notes, and I think that's where we're at. The difference, as I said, between jurisdictions is in the United States, a lot of those racetracks are hooked onto casinos. This would be the one time that would be a bad thing, right? Casinos aren't open. When are casinos not open? When there's a pandemic, apparently. So, are they going to open? Can they open? And if they open, when will that be? Here in Ontario, we have a contract with the government where it's subsidized, where first opportunity we get to open, we will. It's not hooked onto the casino. If the casino's not running, it's not running, but racing will. So, first chance we get to open, we will. I suspect that'll be the first week of June, I hope. But as of right now, everybody's on pins and needles waiting to see what's going to take place. I would hope to see Ohio get up and running by mid-May. That would be fantastic, especially since it's almost May. So Forged and Fire, and I'll play it alone with Tim. They're training. They're staying, much like we are, staying ready to go. Olympic hopeful, same type of holding pattern with Angie. I had said to Angie, if you hear anything about Illinois, let me know. I sent her a list of horses in our barn that will be ready to leave the second they say, hey, we're drawing for May 10th. Okay, you may see some of our Ontario breds head to Illinois. We need to get some racing into them. It would be good to have some racing into them. We'd have a head start on other horses that don't when we first start everything up in Ontario. So heading to Illinois for a little bit would not be a bad thing for them. I think I gave her a list of 14, 15, 16 horses, and I said, take your pick. Just tell me which horses can win every single week for the next 3-4 weeks while they're out there, and we'll send them to you. I would like to see Rooney Blue Chip go out there for sure. That would be New Jersey. I don't think New Jersey's opening up anytime soon. New York and New Jersey got a real problem with the casinos. Obviously, I think a lot of them just simply can't open till the casinos do, so that's a real big problem in its own. I don't know. You know what, guys? This is very fluid. and I'm taking it day by day. I'm trying to absorb shreds of information I get from around the state that's pertinent and disseminate it to you. My feeling is right now it's still Ohio, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Those will be the first 3 jurisdictions to open, I believe, and I could be wrong. And those are the horses that are out. Obviously, Arctic Force trained Wednesday, and so did Really Blue Chip. They'll be back next week. Doug did a great job with them, and he is back in Ontario also. So those are the small barns and a little update for you guys, and I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to talk about all the other barns.